Good afternoon, FBC Salinas. This is Pastor John coming to you with another edition of the Midweek Refresher video, where I desire to do two things. Number one, provide information, and number two, provide inspiration for you in the midst of your week. Certainly hope your week is going well, and if not, I hope that this little video can be an encouragement to you and a reminder that Jesus Christ is with us through all that we're experiencing in life this week. Hey, a couple of informational things for you, but before I get to that, just to let you know, I'm in Scottsdale, Arizona, visiting my daughter and son-in-law, and of course, the adorable granddaughter, Gabriella. And let me tell you something, she is adorable. They're out right now and they're teaching, and Gabriella's at daycare, but I get to hang out with them later on today, and I'm looking forward to that and seeing little Gabriella, and she is growing so rapidly, it blows my mind how much she has changed since the last time I saw her. So anyway, enough of that. We're to the informational portion of the midweek, and the first bit of information is that this Sunday we have our Memorial Day picnic. It'll be out on the back lawn, and so after the service is over there, we'll have hot dogs, hamburgers, chips, a cookie, and a bottle of water for you guys, and all you have to do is show up, arrive, and enjoy worshiping our great Lord together, and then enjoy fellowshipping with one another. And because we're meeting on the back lawn for the service, those of you that have been worshiping online with us, we are unable to live stream it because we're outside, and so it will be taped, and then it will be available quite early Sunday afternoon. And so we hope that you can be a participant in worship that way as well. So again, that's this Sunday, Memorial Day picnic. We look forward to worshiping on the back lawn and then enjoying time with one another after the service is over. Second announcement is that the men's ministry has put together a fishing excursion on June 12th out in Monterey Bay. We will be fishing for cod, not salmon. And let me tell you, the last time I had cod, it was at Phil's Fish Market, and it was superb. So I look forward to catching some fish. And yes, you heard me say that. I will be fishing. It's a wonderful trip, and I enjoy it an awful lot, and the guys do a great job with the trip. And so please sign up for this trip. It'll be a wonderful time. All the information is available to you. Give the church a call, or you can simply email the church and let us, and we'll get that information to you. There's still spots available. Hope you can join us on June 12th for the men's fishing excursion. All right, so that's that. Now on to the inspiration. Every staff meeting, we start staff meeting with what I call Bonhoeffer time, which is looking at various passages throughout the Bible. And we look at a psalm, we look at a chapter from the Old Testament, we look at a chapter from the Gospel, and then a chapter from a New Testament book. And so yesterday actually, we spent time, part of our Bonhoeffer time was spent looking at John chapter 15. And John 15 is this great passage about Christ being the vine and we are the branches. And as you continue on in this chapter, you come to these verses, and they're found starting at verse 9. And listen to what Jesus says here. He says, "As the Father has loved me, so have I loved you. Now remain in my love. If you keep my commands, you will remain in my love, just as I have kept my Father's commands and remain in his love. I have told you this so that," and I love this line, "I have told you this so that my joy may be in you, and that your joy may be complete. My command is this: love each other as I have loved you. Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for his friends. You are my friends if you do what I command. I no longer call you servants, because a servant does not know his master's business. Instead, I have called you friends. For everything that I learned from my Father, I have made known to you." I want to go back to that phrase there in verse 11. "I have told you this so that my joy may be in you." My joy be in you. Jesus Christ's joy is in us. It's in his people. Let that sink in. The greatest, the one true God, who went to a cross, died on the cross, rose from the dead, says this, that his joy is in us. And then because of that, he wants our joy to be complete. Now keep in mind, he's talking to the apostles, and keep in mind the crucifixion is still going to happen, and keep in mind these apostles are still going to experience persecution, and some of them are going to be martyred. But yet they have great joy. And why is that? Because his joy is in them, and their joy is complete because of that. Trust me, I know today and every day, and for the past 15 months especially, it has been tough. It's been difficult. We've had all types of different things happening, not only to us, but around us. And it has been crazy. I get that. Yet Jesus says this: he wants our joy to be complete. And the only way that joy is complete is by turning to him. By turning to him and knowing that he is with us, that he is going to take care of us. And I love the other thing that he says here. He says, I no longer call you servants, I call you friends. May we this week rest in the fact that Jesus calls us friends. And may we rest in the fact that he desires us to have a joy that isn't partial, but to have a joy that is complete. May we rest in the goodness of who he is and all he does, and may we continue moving forward for him. I hope your day goes well. I hope the rest of your week goes well. And I hope it doesn't get up to 100 degrees here in Scottsdale today. So, hey, I love you. I'm praying for you. I'm grateful for you. And we will talk to you later. Have a great rest of the week. Bye-bye.